鱼子应该开了，稍等。我们继续。会。
I've got big news for you, Shepard. Captain Anderson is stepping down as commanding officer of the Normandy. The ship is yours now.
She's quick and quiet, and you know the crew. Perfect ship for a Spectre. Treat her well, Commander.
I want the truth. Why are you stepping down, sir?
You needed your own ship. A Spectre can't answer to anyone but the Council. And it's time for me to step down.
Come clean with me, Captain. You owe me that much.
I was in your shoes 20 years ago, Shepard. They were considering me for the Spectres.
Why didn't you ever mention this?
What was I supposed to say? I could have been a Spectre, but I blew it? I failed, Commander. It's not something I'm proud of. Ask me later and I'll tell you the whole story. For now, all you need to know is, I was sent on a mission with Saren, and he made sure the Council rejected me. I had my shot. It came and went. Now you have a chance to make up for my mistakes.
Saren's not gonna get away this time.
Saren's gone. Don't even try to find him. But we know what he's after. The conduit. He's got his Geth scouring the Traverse looking for clues.
We had reports of Geth in the Pharos system shortly before our colony there dropped out of contact, and there have been sightings around Noveria.
Find out what Saren was after on Pharos and Noveria. Maybe you can figure out where the conduit is before he does.
The Reapers are the real threat.
I'm with the Council on this one, Shepard. I'm not sure they even exist.
But if they do exist, the conduit's the key to bringing them back. Stop Saren from getting the conduit, and we stop the Reapers from returning.
I'll stop him.
We have one more lead. Matriarch Benezia, the other voice in that recording. She has a daughter, a scientist who specializes in the Protheans. We don't know if she's involved, but it might be a good idea to try and find her. See what she knows. Her name's Liara, Dr. Liara Tassoni. We have reports she was exploring an archaeological dig on one of the uncharted worlds in the Artemis Tau cluster.
Sounds like we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster.
It's your decision, Commander. You're a Spectre now. You don't answer to us.
But your actions still reflect on humanity as a whole. You make a mess and I get stuck cleaning it up.
I'll try not to make things any harder on you, Ambassador.
Glad to hear it, Commander. Remember, you were a human long before you were a Spectre. I have a meeting to get to. Captain Anderson can answer any questions you might have.
Yes, Commander?
How are you holding up?
Honestly, this isn't how I pictured my career coming to an end. Pushing papers really isn't my thing. But you're the one who can stop Saren. I believe in you, Shepard. If that means I have to step aside, so be it.
Tell me what happened with you and Saren 20 years ago.
It's close to 20 years ago now. Ambassador Goyle was our representative here on the Citadel. Like Udina, she wanted to get a human into the Spectres. She chose me. The Council sent Saren to keep an eye on me and evaluate my performance, just like they sent Nihilus to keep tabs on you.
Why weren't you honest with me?
It's not something I'm proud of. I had a chance to become the first human.
I think I deserve the whole story.
We had intel on a rogue scientist being funded by Batarian interests. He was trying to set up a facility to develop illegal AI technology out in the Verge. Alliance intel had done all the work, but the Council wanted a Spectre involved. We compromised. I was assigned to help Saren in his investigation. We tracked the scientist to a refining facility on Kamala. He was hidden away somewhere inside, protected by an army of Batarian mercenaries. The plan was simple. Sneak into the plant, capture the scientist, sneak back out. Quick, quiet, and a minimum of bloodshed.
I'm guessing things didn't go as planned?
Saren and I split up to cover more ground. Then about halfway through the mission, there was a massive explosion in the refinery core. Officially, it was ruled an accident, but I think Saren detonated it on purpose to draw off the enemy guards.
How many casualties?
The explosion tore the refinery to shreds. The whole place was on fire. Black chemical clouds poured out into the atmosphere. Nobody inside survived. There was a camp for the workers and their families nearby. Between the fires and the toxic fumes, the final death count was over 500. Mostly civilians. Saren didn't care. The target was eliminated, mission accomplished, and I ended up taking the blame. That ended all talk of me joining the Spectres.
Saren caused the explosion. How'd he pin it on you?
In his report, Saren accused me of blowing his cover. He said it was my fault the guards were ready for us. He claimed that's why it turned into a massacre. Saren's report was all the proof the Council needed to kill my chances of becoming a Spectre.
Why'd you let him get away with it?
Who do you think the Council was going to listen to? Me? Or their best agent? I had a bad feeling about him right from the start. I should have been more careful. Maybe I could have stopped things before they got out of hand.
Don't blame yourself, Captain.
I don't. I blame Saren. I think he wanted things to go bad. He was looking for an excuse to blow that refinery. Maybe he just likes the violence. Maybe he was just trying to make me look bad to keep humans out of the Spectres. If so, he pulled it off.
Why'd you let him get away with it?
Who do you... I had a bad feeling about him right from the start.
The only thing I care about is stopping Saren.
You're right, Commander. It's no good living in the past.
Any extra intel you can give me on our colony at Pharos?
The entire planet used to be one giant Prothean city. Mostly ruins now. But some of the infrastructure is still intact. The colony tried to build on what the Protheans left behind. We lost all contact with them when the Geth attacked.
What do you know about the Artemis Tau cluster?
Not much. I've never been there myself. A handful of systems with a few small, uncharted worlds, but no real colonies. Might not be easy finding Dr. Tassoni out there. My advice is to look for the world with the Prothean ruins.
What can you tell me about Noveria?
Novaria's trouble. Always has been. The whole planet's basically a center for corporations to conduct illegal research. Watch your back there, Shepard. Spectres are about the only form of Citadel authority Noveria respects. But they aren't popular.
What do you know about Armiston Baines?
Where did you hear that name? Never mind, I don't want to know. Baines is dead. Has been for quite some time.
The people I spoke with seemed to think he was still alive.
It's not common knowledge. Military's keeping it under wraps. Baines was doing some high-level work for the Alliance. Stuff even I wasn't aware of. One day he turns up dead on a drifting scout ship. Everyone suspects it was foul play, but it was never officially investigated.
What can you tell me about the ship?
I don't know much about it. You should talk to Admiral Kahoku. One of his crews discovered Baines' body.
Any idea how to find him?
Last I heard, he was up in the tower trying to get the Council to investigate Baines' death. Is there anything else, Commander?
I want to know the truth about
The plan was simple.
The only thing I care
You're
about
right,
is stop.
Commander.
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
这边有个护工。Normandy 检视，这里居然还能有日志出来，找到 Tassoni。异常的读数。推进器，对啊，质量这个支线任务一大堆，哎，不是这也太硬了。 就特别我们看完星空那个宣传片以后，你就可以看到飞船设计理念上的完全的不同。
A private docking
对吧？
bay.
就是很多
Wonder
现
how
在的
much
那
the
些
Alliance had
游
to
戏，
shell
包
out
括
for
星际
this.
公民，它的飞船的外形啊，什么星际公民啊，然后那个无人升空啊，质量效应啊，他们飞船的外形都是比较怎么说呢？比较超现实，反正比较幻想的。星空那个飞船，到处都是外露的那种太空的什么，就是那种我也不知道叫什么耐热布啊，还是什么，就像现实里面那些航天飞机上的耐热瓦片啊，还有卫星上那种闪闪发光的金色的、银色的那种皱的材料。星空这次走了一个基本没有几个太空游戏走的路，就是一个完全的写实风的一个飞船设计。之前一直真的没有这种风格过。我们看到所有这些什么科幻电影、科幻游戏里面的飞船设计啊，都没有过说要把现实里面的航天器这种风格发扬光大到未来，真的没见过。不是，他已经很写实了。他们还是
Binary
去
Helix
NASA 那
has
边
settled
搞
out
的
of court with a Krogan group that had accused the Genetics Corporation of fraud. The Krogan group had contracted Binary Helix to perform studies with a long-range goal of curing their genetic sterilization. The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no viable results.
他那个一看就像怎么说呢？就像是当年阿波罗啊，那种阿波罗登月飞船，变成了一个飞船，懂我的意思吧？就那个阿波罗登月器啊，它变成了一个飞船，上面的材料啊、机械结构啊、推进器的样子啊等等的东西，它变成了一个飞船。而不是说像这些游戏里面一个幻想的飞船，就给我一种这种感觉，而是现实里的某种航天器，它组合再组合，组出了一个飞船的感觉，非常的有意思。这个上将在哪里？在这儿。
No, I'm waiting. Congratulations on becoming the first human Spectre, Commander. I'm certain you'll be up to the challenge.
I appreciate that.
My name is Admiral Kahoku. It's about time the Alliance got one of our own in with the Spectres. We need people like you to deal with our problems.
Is something wrong, Admiral?
I'm getting stonewalled by bureaucratic assholes. Nothing new. Maybe you can help me, Shepard. One of my recon teams was investigating some strange activity out in the Traverse. We lost contact yesterday. Now I can't get clearance to check it out. Suddenly it's a restricted area. But that doesn't apply to you, Shepard. Spectres can go anywhere they want. You could find out why my team dropped out of contact.
I'll find them, Admiral.
I appreciate that, Commander. I was running out of options. I'm gonna stay here and see if I can find anything out through official channels. Won't hold my breath, though.
Not too many people have free...
Commander, any luck finding my recon group?
Captain Anderson said you had information on Baines.
Not as much as I'd like to. One of my crews found him, frozen stiff on board a derelict vessel. The missing recon group? The one I sent you to find? They were scouting the system we found Baines' ship in.
Baines 是那个医生的人物。靠，我2天没玩我都忘了。
You should have mentioned this earlier, Admiral.
Baines is already dead. It's too late for him. I'm only concerned about my team. Someone has to find
这
him.
游戏里角色太多了，
Please,
搞得我
Shepard.
懵逼。
I'm counting on you.
角色太多，跟真给我搞懵。失踪的怎么这么多失踪啊？我们该出发了，朋友们。神堡上应该已经差不多了吧？等一下，数据呢？数据还差一个，靠！不是，完了呀！朋友们，还差一个护工，你说这去哪儿找啊？啊，还差一个护工，去哪儿找啊？我鬼知道哪里有啊！这可怎么办？我见到的都已经扫了呀，问题是。他也没个小地图什么的，我鬼知道哪里有护工。他们在看的是这是哪儿？这啥地方？这个我也扫过了呀。98里。按理说重要的地方呢，我肯定都扫了。
In breaking news, Chairman Burns of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies has been kidnapped by biotic extremists. The biotics commandeered a freighter and were last seen in the Hades Gamma Cluster. No demands have yet been made.
对，我知道。哪还有护工啊？问题是，没有护工了呀。我都扫19个了。我都扫19个。这也扫了。不是他，你说这可怎么办？藏哪去了？这。他是谁啊？
I don't have time to talk now. I'm very busy.
也不是他。这杀。 说这护工跑哪去了？我疯了呀！这怎么找？这根本不可能找。这么大个地方，谁知道在哪？这谁？这鬼知道在哪？哎呦，哎呦，你看看，藏哪了？我靠！这就离谱好不好？藏这儿了，我都没注意这有个门可以进来，甚至。这藏在货店后面的百货店，它藏在百货店后面的储存间里。我服了呀！这是谁
？Got a moment, Spectre? Hello, Spectre. I have a business proposition for you.
How did you know I'm a Spectre?
Word travels. Your name comes up in certain circles. I'm acquainted with a pair of powerful crime bosses. They're hiding on remote worlds, and I have the coordinates. You could do the galaxy a favor.
And what do you get out of this?
We share interests in certain cooperative ventures. But their business practices have forced me to terminate our relationship. Once they are dead, I will manage our organization in a more tasteful manner.
You're obviously with them. Why don't I just arrest you instead?
Arrested for what? You and I are simply having a conversation. I have excellent legal representation. Arresting me would be a waste of your time.
I eliminate them and then you take over and try to eliminate me. How stupid do I look?
While I appreciate your estimation of my bravado, I have no intention of attempting to murder you. You are the first human Spectre, and you are doing important work for humanity. I have no interest in red sand or slavery. Anyone who does deserves to die. Our needs are aligned.
What kind of defenses would these two have?
I haven't the faintest idea, but they're certain to be armed. Their partnership's soured, and each believes that the other intends to kill him. They will be well prepared.
What crimes did these men commit?
They're red sand dealers who make victims of their customers. Those who can no longer pay are sold to Batarians as slaves. They're loathsome, hurting innocent people. They must be ended.
If they're as bad as you say they are, they need to be dealt with.
Excellent. Here are the coordinates. When these men are dead, I will wait for you at the third set of coordinates. Goodbye, Commander. It's been a pleasure to meet you.
该出发了，朋友。别的呢？是这个吗？是这个。
In remembrance of Eden Prime, we present another profile in courage with serviceman Nirali Bhatia. A devoted wife and talented chef, serviceman Bhatia joined the Alliance military under the Deferred Education Plan. After finishing her service, Bhatia planned to open a restaurant. Instead, she gave her life protecting the colonists of Eden Prime. For more profiles in courage, or to explore opportunities in the military, please visit the Alliance military on the extranet. Keyword, courage.
我们要第一次起航了，朋友们。
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
I heard what happened to Captain Anderson. Survives 100 battles and then gets taken down by backroom politics. Just watch your back, Commander. Things go bad on this mission, you're next on their chopping block.
Saren's out there somewhere, and we're gonna find him.
Everyone on this ship's behind you, Commander. 100%. Intercom's open. If you got anything you want to say to the crew, now's the time.
This is Commander Shepard speaking. We have our orders. Find Saren before he finds the conduit. I won't lie to you, crew. This mission isn't going to be easy.
我们要开始了。
For too long, our species has stood apart from the others. Now it's time for us to step up and do our part for the rest of the galaxy. Time to show them what humans are made of. Our enemy knows we're coming. When we go into the Traverse, Saren's followers will be waiting for us. But we'll be ready for them, too. Humanity needs to do this. Not just for our own sake, but for the sake of every other species in Citadel space. Saren must be stopped, and I promise you all, we will stop him.
Well said, Commander. Captain will be proud.
The Captain gave up everything so I could have this chance. We can't fail.
Yes, ma'am.
我们要设定航线了，准备起飞了。
Commander, something you need?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet, if you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as your pilot. I'm not good. I'm not even great. I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
I'm sorry, Joker. I didn't even know you were sick.
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic, but I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you know, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
Why does everyone call you Joker?
It's a lot shorter than saying Alliance Flight Lieutenant Jeff Moreau. Plus, I love to make little children laugh.
You're dodging the question.
Look, I didn't pick the name. One of the instructors in flight school used to bug me about never smiling. She started calling me Joker, and it stuck.
Why didn't you ever smile?
Hey, I worked my ass off in flight school, Commander. The world's not gonna hand you anything if you go around grinning like an idiot. By the end of the year, I was the best pilot in the academy. Even better than the instructors, and everybody knew it. They'd all got their asses kicked by the sickly kid with the creaky little legs. One guess who was smiling at graduation?
I need to know more about this Vrolik syndrome if I'm putting my ship in your hands.
Yeah, of course you do. It's an extremely rare condition. Nobody knows exactly what causes it. Genetic, maybe. It's treatable, but there's no cure. They classify my case as moderate to severe. I was born with over a dozen fractures, hips, thighs, ankles. My bones were already breaking in the womb. 100 years ago, I wouldn't have survived past my first year. Lucky for me, modern medical science has turned me into a productive member of society.
You're not gonna break a bone trying to fly the ship, are you?
I don't fly with my feet, Commander, so I'm fine as long as I'm in this chair. I gotta be real careful when I get up to take a piss, though. I can do my job as well as anyone on the ship. Better, actually. So don't worry about it.
I'm not trying to make you uncomfortable. Let's talk about something else.
Whatever you want, Commander.
How'd you end up joining the Alliance?
Look, if you're looking for an inspirational tale of the crippled kid overcoming impossible odds, you're gonna be disappointed. My mother was a civilian contractor working for the Alliance. I basically grew up on the Arcturus station back when they were building up the fleets. Spend all that time around Alliance ships, there's a good chance you'll end up going to the Academy.
I have to go.
Alright, see ya.
Ladies and gentlemen， 我们要起航了 ，Let's go。我们开始在我指挥下的第一次起航吧。城堡中间。 蛇星雨林，我们现在先前往，我们还是先前往最近的星球吧，啊不，最近的星系吧。那么最近的星系就在诺维利亚。 是什么地方？观察，你的扫描发现一个远古深空探测器，发现藏有一个神兵连队的徽章。这是啥玩意儿？什么叫神兵连队的徽章？ 塞拉瑞异教，这是。 人类设计的九龙级模块化运输飞船被遗弃了，核聚变装置在泄漏，威廉船长私人所有。一个模糊的放射性粒子，一个次光速核子引擎旅，一直延续到附近的星球夏文。有一个逃生艇什么的。 跑到这个地方来了，我们过去调查一下吧。我看一下，这成就就怪怪 ，Tally Korean。 Krogan, Asari, Soldier, Senator. Let's go. 万一是有人需要帮助，谁能说得准？ 试试这个物理。哎，一代没有这个吧？朋友们，一代没有这个垂直推进器吧？我记得质量效应1没有垂直推进器啊，是我记错了吗？我真的记得没有。哇，这个车的设计手感好太多了。车的设计手感也好太多了，开车的物理也好太多了，物理效果完全重做了，和原来天天翻车，但现在这个车显得很有重量感，就没有那么容易翻天覆地。这个做的非常的啊，还有瞄准。哦，哇，还有这样推进，我惊了。但这个星球上自由探索是不是没有啥意义？我们还是跟着这边。哎，对，这是传奇版。古代残骸。
Heading out.
这都古代的残骸了，这么老吗？这个碎片来自于古老的模型货船，其中一部分有着切提前哨站的标志。乌瑞徽标发现了王权飞船的残骸，好像被武装撕掠者袭击了。飞行日志显示基地就在附近，前往艾克找矿脉。怎么突然出来4个支线任务，给我看傻了？神兵连队，撕掠者的目的地。在什么码头星云斯特努斯星系的埃克瑟温星球。我要升啊，我升不了。地质勘测，轻金属、重金属，稀土气体，神兵连队是什么？渗透，特种部队了，只有徽章，没有制服，没有军衔。我靠，这么牛逼吗？从不超过12人。然后反叛了，因为塞拉瑞解密了他们所有的文件，然后他们就有生命危险，然后他们就把塞拉瑞联邦的内阁给刺杀了，派出搜捕小组也没有，死了18个人也没有。 我靠，神兵连队这么质量效应，这个是大角星空间站直径5000米的斯坦福花床型，在位于气态行星瑟密斯的拉格朗日点上，于2151年动工。大角星距离太阳36光年，地球夜空中亮度第3的星体，一颗先于太阳诞生的古老红巨星。除了气态就是冰冻星球，金属含量低。金属制小行星通过质量中心器被拖到施工现场，挖空的区域成为暂住人口的聚集地，极具战略价值。常住人口45000人。11年后，大角星将飞入核外空间的深处。超光速引擎，折射光谱。靠，太专业了，抱歉，我根本就看不懂他在说啥。什么玩意 ？What is this？ 我懵了呀！我们回车。哦，这边可以看到地图。哦，在这里，这里可以看到地图，我才知道哎。我们先去这边看看吧。还可以设定，那还行。推进。哎呦我去！哎呦我靠！我去，吓死我了，差点没！我去，这个差点没把我吓死！我谁？我残骸怎么出来个这个？逗我吗？说好了残骸出来个这玩意，现在当场给我吓死！我打不中他，为什么？啊！我操！Holy motherfucker！ 哎，我靠！哎，别跟着我！我去！别跟着我啊！我靠！我去！快冲！动起来，动起来，动起来！我靠，他总算死了！我的妈呀！我也想不到他能出这种问题。问题是，这谁能想到？我以为就拿个东西，谁知道还出这种事。啊！我打了半天就告诉我拿不了。我 打了半天我拿不了，靠，坑死人！推进器太好了！啊！我的妈！我靠，怎么回事啊？哎，这什么鬼啊？What the fuck？ 这什么毛病？这要干嘛？小太炮，我哎，我赌，傻了吧？谁敢打我们 Spectre 啊？敢打 Spectre 你也敢打 ？Let's go！ 这里是个什么情况啊？
Go, go, go!
Powering up.
This should slow him down. Enemy is everywhere!
怕他们直接冲过来了，可还行？克罗根也太厚了吧！我是工程师，我哪来的异能？我是科技。我是科技。我在哪儿啊？我怎么没看到？哦，他在楼上，靠！那我就先不鸟他了，我先看看这有啥。 好像没啥，问题是，就刚才那一个柜子。
You must die.
问题是我怎么上去？为什么会住在这个鸟不拉屎的地方？我想知道为什么他们会住在这个鸟不拉屎的地方。
You must die.
你给我滚下来啊！啊，这货！啊，这边。
You must die.
来了。
Oh! Think we're good, Commander.
电力枢纽是什么意思？野马又哦，这是哦，这不就是那个剑那个威廉船长？拿到什么了？找一名叫加罗什的男子，告诉他的兄弟威廉被撕掠者杀死了。我也不知道为啥什么都开不了。电力枢纽到底什么意思？能让它过载，应该就像2077里那种。这么多东西啊！我靠，这东西有点太……这霰弹枪完全比我的好。你才智力低呢，臭鲨鱼！好臭，鲨鱼好臭。杀！这百科有完没完？上万公里的极远距离上展开主炮对轰，舰队不断接近，保持侧向闪避的同时，将舰首火炮对准敌方。战斗机起飞后会尝试接近裂解鱼雷的射程，谨慎的将军会在抵近射击前用远程火炮战斗机攻击削弱敌人。激进的指挥官会突前，这样巡洋舰和护卫舰可以展开攻击。好，这战术。截击机攻击战斗机，直到进入舰载防卫炮的射程。护卫舰从后方开火，较少舰船掩护。10公里以内就算白刃战。护卫舰和巡洋舰不能在近距离使用主炮。 这边 OK 了，然后我们去这儿。这里有矿。
Cover me。
这不是用枪采矿啊！靠，那个叫什么 ？Everspace 玩多了 ，Everspace 玩多了，想用枪采矿。没有快捷按钮开地图，真的没有，只能这样开。 那个视角开车是，哦，你说这个，啊，这个就应该默认关了的好不好？正常人都，哪有正常人会基于镜头改变实时坐标啊？等等。 不对，停！我怎么觉得正常人应该开这个呢？我怎么觉得基于镜头才顺手，不基于镜头好奇怪啊！我还是用这个。啊！靠！撞死！ 鲨鱼好臭。像我们这种全探索强迫症。老强迫症。 聚集地。 我们这停车停得多，停得多准确，停得多正常。感觉 gas receipt 投了29个小信息。区域地图，哦，这是开地图。这是用来开地图的。不对啊，这开了地图和没开地图没有区别啊，问题是。这开了地图和没开地图没有区别，什么意思？我不用它开地图也一样的，为什么要用这个？这什么情况？里面有一具干尸啊，他被烧焦了。他怎么死的？他的为什么他的穿梭艇爆了呢？这人好惨。我们能拿的都已经拿了，剩下的就拿不了，可以回去了。这个地方没有。该去 Noveria。罕见的可居住的近轨道气体巨星，气体巨星能居住，那是十字军星吗？什么叫与其他一些乱七八糟的玩意结合成？厌氧生命，摩洛哥军阀。该登陆了 ，Noveria。开发公司独占了星球。首都寒山港，人口36万，殖民地成立时间2163年，表面温度-1度啊！就我还以为是什么极寒星球呢，就-1度而已啊。然后轨道，而且公转周期和地球还差不多，但是一天有52个小时，我靠，这不是我梦寐以求的地方吗？它一天有52个小时。也就是说，我可以8小时学习，8小时睡觉。36小时玩游戏，啊哈哈哈！好地方，好地方，好地方，这是好地方。好耶
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy. Be advised, we will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
星联护卫舰他们也敢扣留，牛逼啊！ 牛逼啊 V， 这是真牛。这他也敢乱搞。来看看。
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
Yeah.
Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
这是好吃，毛绒衫真好吃。关一下窗。真的，晚上怎么这么冷啊？把我冷的。把我冻得都缩成了一团，抱着毛绒臭鲨鱼。哎，啊！解密开锁，谁会解密开锁？你们俩，他俩谁也不会。
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
塔利是不是会解密啊？谁会解密？我怎么知道谁会解密啊？问题是。
Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. Exo Presley stands relieved.
回力。啊，人家那个力不是这个力，好吧。
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
地方好漂亮，也不是好漂亮，就是大家看这张照片的感觉。我靠！是不是？这特别配上这个高清材质以后，配上这高清材质以后，绝了呀！为啥这鼠标？太美了。Normandy， 你这鲨，色鲨一只，怎么又要升级了？电子学。解码，回力机械师，入侵已解锁。什么声音？有飞船进来。我怎么怀疑这个音效也重做过
？That's far enough.
We're not here to cause problems.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
You first.
We're the law here. Show some respect.
I'm Captain Maiko Matsuo, Ilanis Risk Control Services.
理事会，星联海军，理事会比星联海军更有用吧
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, ma'am.
We will need to confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Noveria. Sergeant Sterling, secure their weapons.
Back away, nice and slow.
Let's not start a fight.
I'll be behind you. That armor's in good condition?
Captain Matsuo, stand down! We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs.
Behave yourself.
我可是 Spectre.
Get out of here.
一个个的小心我踹你的屁股。他们才应该放尊重点。不行，我又要开始拍照。不准踹饿。
I'm sure Parasini-san will answer any questions you have.
哦，这个地方是整个重置版重置区别最大的地方吧？我觉得，这个地方光影全部重做了，原版一代那个垃圾画面根本就不可能是这样子的，真的，这地方我觉得是区别最大。从外面那个雪、风雪的那个效果。就看得出来，我当年来这里可没觉得画面好，现在我觉得画面挺好，那说明这，对吧？当时我可没觉得有什么。
Weapons detectors, don't mind the alarms. I am Gianna Parasini, assistant to Administrator Analeas. We apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
I appreciate your help.
You're welcome. You understand our security chief was only doing her job. One of my duties is orientation of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
我有个很简单的原则，就是如果你对我语气很好，我就对你语气很好；如果你对我嘴臭，我就对你嘴臭。你看他的态度就很好。那我对他态度也很好。刚才那3个人里有一个人嘴臭，我就跟他们嘴臭，所以就是这样子。
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
I'm not here to dig out any corporate secrets.
That's gratifying to hear.
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? And a sorry matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Saren's second in command. She's here?
Passed through? Where is she now?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
Could you tell me how to get there?
You'll need to ask Administrator Analeas for clearance to leave this port.
Where can I find the Administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the Administrator's office.
This 机器是什么呀？到底？悬浮炮塔。
Welcome to Port Hanshan, the galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
我这地方光影怎么做这么好啊！我靠！不是打死我也这绝对完全重做过了，这个地方完全重做过了，肯定。就比如说原版这里是没有坐垫的，大家信不信？原版这里是没有坐垫的，原版这里全都是这种石头的，但现在有一些沙发上有坐垫了。他把这个地方全，然后原版是没有这些灯的。
The managers warned us about you. I can't believe the paranoids that work here. There's no accident on Peak 15.
原版是没有这种灯的呀，我记得这种楼梯上这种灯是没有的呀，我记得。更别提它投下来这种，上面投下来的有点，我也不知道管这叫什么丁达尔的感觉，玻璃上的反光。我靠，这个地方简直是重置的典范，这地方做的太好。当然没有卡普空重置那么画面上那么狠心，不过也很强了已经，我非常的满意。能把质量效应1重置成这个样子的，我是非常满意。真的。这个是太好了。对，原版这里很空的，现在加了各种各样的装饰。我能以这种，我真是太感动了。有一天能看到这样的质量效应1，想当年。
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan.
News travels fast here.
Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here. This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you. This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you?
That is not inaccurate.
I won't carry anything if I don't know what it is.
This one must be discreet. Rest assured, the contents pose no threat to anyone within this port.
I want to know where this package is going.
This one's customer prefers to remain anonymous.
I'd be stupid to do this without knowing that I'm not equipping my own enemies.
Your words are not unreasonable. The customer is the Krogan called Inamorda. That one is a bounty hunter of some repute, and quick to anger. You understand this one's urgency. That other grows restless from the delay.
Spectre.
Maybe later. Right now, I need supplies.
Of course. This one apologizes for inconveniencing you.
No, 没有，质量效应不是开飞船战斗的游戏，这些都可以卖掉。实际上，
Has the other reconsidered this one's plea for aid?
Tell me about the job again.
This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
You want me to use my staff?
That is not inaccurate.
I have no problem with that.
This one humbly thanks the Spectre. The package will be delivered to your vessel. All you need do is bring it to this one. Please do not mention this to Administrator Annaleus. That one would levy fees. Is there anything else this one might help you with?
I'm just browsing right now.
This one awaits your return.
啊，声音没法再大了，我已经调到最大了呀。没办法了呀，我已经拉到最大了。我再拉大，你们就有回音了，你们就能听到这里面说，就游戏里面的声音了。之前一直吐槽回音，现在好不容易解决，这就是代价。要么有很大的回音，要么我声音就只能变小，没有别的办法。这是啥呀？不准丢恶。实验性武器。这一个武器，只有我能带武器。怪不得需要我来搞。不准丢恶，也不准把恶做成毛绒包，没有这样的恶。没有恶，臭鲨鱼。
Greetings, Spectre. Have you brought the package?
I want to know where this package is going.
The Now, does the other have the package?
Here you are.
The Spectre has done a great service for this one. From the deepness of light, it thanks you. This one promised compensation for services rendered. It humbly suggests that a sum of 250 credits would be most appropriate.
你打发要饭的呢？
You're trying to make me laugh. You think I'm here to amuse you? To make funny, sputtering noises when you offer an insult instead of a reward.
No. This one would never. This one could raise the sum to 500 credits. That is half this one's profit taken by the other. It can offer no more.
不是，就500块钱，我。
If that's the best you can do, fine.
This one is glad to have come to an agreement.
你不说有折扣吗？
Show me what you're selling.
Of course.
就这，我就500块钱。啊，你看看他卖的东西多少钱？9万、2万、1万，你给我500块钱，我靠！再不帮这种人干事。
You're the Spectre, right? Management told us not to talk to you.
The managers warned us about you, Spectre.
人过不去。他打发要饭的呢，他。这什么地方？真的。
Don't make us regret letting you keep those guns.
那一个破保安话还挺多。不可以吃鳄，没有鳄给你吃。788，怎么又是电？合成体观察公司，莉莉丝特。
Spectre, right?
Yeah, that's me.
I used to be a military tech. Except for my eco's people, everyone's too corporate here. They just sit around sipping expensive water. So what can I do for you today?
How can I get into the garage?
You need a pass. You can get one from Ananias or the managers, if you can polish enough gizzard.
Maybe you could let me borrow yours?
Sure. If I wanted to lose my job and get sued into the next spiral arm. Security tracks card use.
You seem like you have an ear to the ground. What's happening around here?
There's the problems up on Peak 15. Synthetics Insights was shut down by Ananias. And the matriarch came through.
Do you know where that matriarch is now?
You looking for her? She took a shuttle to Peak 15 before we lost contact.
What sort of problems are there at Peak 15?
Don't know. There's a blizzard up there, but we've had those before. Never cut the satellite uplinks before. 15's always had a lousy reputation. Nobody talks about what they do there. And everyone sent up comes back a little quieter.
What do you do here?
I'm the chief mechanic for Hanshan. Just call me Lee. Humans have a problem saying my full name. Got a team of 12 under me, keeping the shuttles coming and going.
What was that about Synthetic Insights?
Scuttlebutt says Lord Keene was on the take. So Ananias shut down SI's offices. Quiet like. So no off-world lawyers come in on it.
I have to go.
You need anything? I'll be here.
Access to the garage is restricted.
Fine. I was just passing by.
Have a good day.
没有鳄皮，这世界上没有鳄皮包这种东西，没有听说过，不存在，没有鳄皮包。我去，这地方也太好看了吧！地方也太美了吧！好漂亮！粗野兽主义，粗野主义，粗野主义，建筑 ，brutalism。 刚还以为这是什么脚踏车。
How can I help you?
How large are the facilities here?
We have 17 research complexes built into the mountains. Each is a self-sufficient facility housing a staff of hundreds.
I hear there was an accident on Peak 15.
We're aware of the rumors. At the moment, contact with the facility is down due to weather. All employees should review their non-disclosure agreements and avoid irresponsible free talk.
What kind of weather cuts modern communications?
A blizzard is sweeping the Scotty Mountains right now. Between the cloud cover and heavy snow, the satellite uplinks are cut.
What corporations work on Peak 15?
Binary Helix has leased the entire complex.
So, everyone shut up and keep your heads down?
Loose lips sink third-quarter profits. You have a more blunt way of speaking than is common here, Commander.
Tell me about the companies that work on Noveria.
Over 250 high-tech firms rent our labs. Major shareholders include Elanus Risk Control Services, Binary Helix, and Synthetic Insights Limited.
Your guards work for ERCS, don't they?
The executive board gets a discount on facility security. Elanus also develops lethal and non-lethal weapons.
Binary Helix. They work in genetics?
BH is a leader in genetics and biotechnology. They try to keep a low profile in the media. Much of their research is in biotic modifications. That angers many Luddite, organic baseline, and fundamentalist groups.
器官生产，这个年代都可以生产器官了。唉，好啊。比如说，如果你得了什么，又不需要等人器官捐赠了，直接去器官生产商那里买。
Haven't I seen Synthetic Insights in the news lately?
They're one of only 4 corporations licensed by the Citadel Council to develop artificial intelligence. They attract many protests. No agitators have ever breached our security. That's why they invest heavily here.
Haven't I seen
They're one of only 4 corporations licensed by the... They attract many protests. No agitators have ever breached...
I'd like to speak to Ananias.
One moment, please. Mr. Ananias?
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
How can I help you?
Nothing right now.
Very well.
这人怎么这么着急？
You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain refugees from that urban blight called Earth.
他怎么这么？
I see you looked up my service record.
Only a fool enters negotiation without knowledge of the other party's tendencies. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
不对其进行监视。
Are you telling me you have no safety protocols?
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think a for-profit company would take no precautions against loss of life and material? Project leads have the final say here, not meddlesome politicians.
Do you do business with Saren?
Agent Saren? One of your Spectre compatriots? He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Noveria's backers.
Is Binary Helix developing weapons for him?
It's possible, given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
Is there some problem on Peak 15?
An area of severe weather has cut off contact. Things will return to normal in a few days.
I've heard an Asari matriarch is here. Benezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at Peak 15.
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapons screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Asari commandos.
Commandos? And you didn't think that was weird?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor. She's here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
I'd like to see her, immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Scotty Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Back to my other questions.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits. I will keep a running tally.
Why is Synthetic Insights closed?
I have placed Laura Keene, the manager of the Hanshan office, under internal review. I cannot comment further at this time.
I have no more questions at this time.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about. I am in the middle of 9 things, all of them annoying. What do you want now?
I'm leaving.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
他不给我车牌怎么办？不是，那个叫什么来着？车库的那个牌子。必须想办法离开这里。
Mr. Ananias isn't the only one with a pass to leave Hanshan.
他为什么要帮我？
You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
All right. What would you do?
Talk to Lorik Keene. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Ananias.
Talk to you later.
Very well.
为什么要帮我？有点事有蹊跷。我早忘了，好不好？我都4、5年前玩的了，这怎么可能还记得这些细枝末节？也就只知道个大剧情而已，早忘光了。等等，我要去酒吧。
What can I do for you today?
I have to go.
You need anything? I'll be here.
Rock gardens and waterfalls. Very zen.
Excuse me, I need a moment of your time.
哇，这反光可以。还是实时反射，没错。而且关键是很神奇的是，
The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone. That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think. He will assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
He's right there. Why not talk to him yourself?
I wish I could. I already bungled this myself. He realized I was not a real buyer.
I don't know anything about Binary Helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What's your interest in Binary Helix? They do genetics work.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Noveria branch has flown in Asari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Asari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance. Discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
What's in it for me?
Money, of course. I would be well paid for this. So would you. 500 credits.
不过我觉得破坏这个和萨伦有关的双螺旋公司对我来说是有利。
Interesting plan.
好棒。
I'm in.
这个就不为了钱。
Here is the cracking device. You will know it is done when it beeps. I've assembled a dossier on Vargas. If you would like, I could brief you on his behavior patterns.
Tell me what you know about Vargas.
He is impatient with those who waste his time. I tried to get him distracted and off topic. He concluded I was not interested in his company's services. I noticed he has a tell. When a topic makes him nervous or uncomfortable, he has a tendency to rub the back of his neck. If you see that, press him on the subject. It may distract him enough to keep him talking.
I'll go see him now.
I hope to hear from you soon.
不是，他们这个游戏的反射用的是啥技术啊？我想知道啊。他们这游戏的反射用的是什么技术啊？很多游戏如果不用光追的话，当你把你视角移下去的时候，他们的倒影就会消失。这游戏到底用的什么技术啊？我看过一堆游戏，都是那种平时都有实时倒影，然后你一旦把视角移下去，它不渲染以后就全都没了，包括辐射呀，有些包括很多水面反射全是这样的。哎，为什么它不会消失呢？为什么它一直都有倒影呢？他怎么做到的呢？而且人家也没有用光追啊。之前还有专门就是出视频说怎么分析光追，就是说你把视野向下，如果它东西消失了就不是光追，东西没有消失就是光追。但这游戏也不是光追，它不是光追，它下面的倒影都在啊。你看我们能很清楚的看到上面的这个楼梯的倒影。这啥技术啊？有点东西啊。
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Are you Lorick Keene? I heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Analeus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analeus' actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it.
不是他贪污了，而是经理贪污了，但他指控他贪污了，因为他不想让他找到他贪污的证据，但他找到了他贪污的证据，所以他说他贪污了。
I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
Why didn't Analeus cancel your pass clearance?
Why should he? There's nothing outside but snow and hungry Nathak.
How did you get a pass?
I'm a manager. Most executives on Noveria are free to come and go as they will.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion? Violence against Mr. Analeus' thugs may be necessary. He has members of Han Shan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
I'll focus on trying to get your evidence. If I'm lucky, I won't have to fight anyone.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
有小花园，我还以为是卫生间。
You're the Spectre, right? Management told us not to talk to you.
Can I help you?
Mr. Vargas, I'm Commander Shepard as Spectre. I understand you work for Binary Helix.
That's correct. Rafael Vargas, sales. Were you interested in our services?
I might be. That depends on what sort of offer your company can make.
It was my understanding that the Citadel contracted to a Solarian corporation for its enhancement programs.
I'm sure you know that we pass a new budget every fiscal year. If it delivers a better soldier, contracts can change.
A sound business practice. Excuse my hesitation, I've never heard a government accused of good business. First, the boilerplate disclaimer. No genetic enhancement is guaranteed to take. You can maximize the odds, but every strand of DNA is unique. Our patented techniques could provide an 8% improvement in adrenal response, 12% faster clotting, and a measurable decrease in CG muscle degeneracy.
I've never heard of a technique that improves zero-gravity endurance.
It's a first for the industry. The advent of element zero-based artificial gravity made it a less pressing concern. We're still waiting for tests to give us an average improvement. We estimate a 7 to 11% decrease in muscle loss rates. I can get you those improvements for 30K credits per head. For a bulk order, I can work in a sensory enhancement package, guaranteed 20/15 vision and hearing from 12 to 22,000 hertz.
看我说不过了，现在怎么办？
I'll make sure that's in my report. The bean counters back at HQ can figure out the details, you know what I'm saying?
I suppose. My own job is to count beans. I have to admit, it surprised me that you're here for business. There are many development projects on Noveria, some not entirely legal.
I wear a lot of hats, Mr. Vargas. Some days I shut down criminals, some days I defuse nukes, some days I like to enjoy private vices. You understand me?
I'm beginning to. It's obvious you have no knowledge of genetics, which makes it highly unlikely you were sent by the Citadel.
Are you calling me a liar, Mr. Vargas?
All I know is that you're wasting my time. Good day, Commander.
怎么逼他呀？逼不了啊，根本逼不了啊，口才太低了呀，没办法。你看，这是我们现在能升到最满的了，已经。我们已经没法再升级了，问题是，不用读档，用不着读档，读什么档？
Any results?
读档有啥意思？
He figured out what I was up to and left.
就是自己做的事就要自己
Unfortunate,
担，
but I cannot blame you for sharing my lack of success. We'll need to find another avenue to access Binary Helix.
就要有这种能力不行就是不行，口才不够就是不够，啊，不能说每件事情都必须要说服，每个人都必须要，这叫什么？说服到最后，现实里不可能这样，这样才能塑造我们的故事，而不是所有的事情都是成功，那多没劲。
I wish I could have been more help.
Not to worry. I will get what I want in the end. Good day, Spectre.
我要沉浸感，臭鲨鱼，不懂了吧？你看，我一直说我玩 RPG 要沉浸感。什么叫沉浸感？就是说我今天这失败了，就是失败了；我今天那成功了，就是那成功了。这一切都是我自己用我最大的能力做出的事情。如果做不到，那也是我故事的一部分。
Don't hang up, elder brother. It's me. I'm on the very end. I'm sorry. The hotel is off limits to.
都是我故事的一部分，都是我亲手做出的结局，以及他们的后果。
Beat it. I said beat it.
系统啊什么？你可以直接在这里把保安系统关掉吗？意思是？那如果你把保安系统关掉，是不是对后面有影响？还是说你可以不和他对话，直接进安保公司，然后去敲诈那个人？难道有这种路线吗？就是你不和安保公司的人对话，你直接自己去敲诈经理？还是那这个安保系统关不关有什么区别呢？我们今天就播到这儿。压条尾巴是不违法，或增加消化纤维素是不允许。改善体力、反应、智力和外表，增强是合法的，增加不合法。这样。